This season on Kitchen Scraps. From Oahu's North Shore.
Whoa!
5 minutes to the Lion City, Singapore. 1 minute to Margarita Island in Venezuela.
Smells so good.
To right here on this stove.
Is that microwave burning something?
Chefs from across Hawaii have gathered to scrap it out for culinary glory. Over 2 rounds of action, but our pair of judges don't know who made what.
30 minutes for a sandwich.
Better be a damn good sandwich.
That's right.
2 will enter, but only 1 will be crowned Kitchen Scraps champion.
The winner is...
It is time to meet tonight's competitors. First up, he is the corporate chef at Shorefyre Bar and Grill. He is Chef Akira Fukushima.
Akira means firstborn son, and that means first place. Born and raised on Maui, grew up during my elementary years in Happy Valley, then moved up to Kula. I moved here, my brother got me a job in the kitchen. That's when it kind of just sparked, and that led to Japanese restaurants, to Chinese, Italian, French. Now I ended up at Shorefyre with the Farinas family, trying to do the best I can over there. What up, brother?
Aloha, Chef.
How you?
Welcome to Kitchen Scraps. I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Ready for scrap, man?
Ready to go?
Ready to go.
Let's meet tonight's competition. She's currently the sous chef at Sera. She is Chef Vina Ibay.
I'm Chef Vina Ibay, Island Grinds, Filipino Fire. Growing up, my mom inspired me to cook. Watched her cooking family meals at home. She'd be cooking pancit, and I'd want to help, and she'd let me peel some garlic and let me watch her cook family dinners and holidays, stuff like that. This is the first time for me to compete in anything like this.
Aloha, Chef.
How's it, Kainoa?
Welcome to Kitchen Scraps. Ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Ready for scrap?
Let's scrap.
All right, you two, let's meet tonight's pair of judges. First up, he's a longtime food writer and restaurant marketer. His work spans locally and internationally. He is Sean Morris.
I know that Sean is a renowned food critic. His palate is extensive. To be able to cook for somebody that has tried food from all over the world is a challenge.
Aloha, Sean.
How are you?
Good, I'm excited. You excited?
I am ready to scrape.
Scrape?
Yeah, to eat. Scrape the dish.
All right, let's meet tonight's next judge. She has cooked all over the world, a longtime Food Network veteran, the owner and chef of Koko Head Cafe, Chef Lee Anne Wong.
Chef Lee Anne Wong judging freaked me out because she's really big on the food scene. She already did a lot of cooking shows, and she owns Koko Head Cafe. I got my work cut out for me.
Aloha,
Hi,
Chef.
Noah. How are you?
Good. Thank you for bringing in our mystery ingredient. Today is all about celebrating Hawaii brunch. Chef, what are you looking for out of these two?
Innovation, technique, and most of all, it has to be delicious.
How about you, Sean?
You know, I want something comforting, maybe a little decadent, but at the end of the day, flavorful and balanced.
Judges, thank you very much. We'll catch up with you at the end of round 1.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, chefs.
Good luck. We're
Cheers.
looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Round number 1, you're gonna have 20 minutes to utilize our mystery ingredient to create a dish. For round number 1, that ingredient is from Diotani Produce, broccolini.
Nice. Mean the green. I've worked with broccolini before. I want to do something different with broccolini that you don't usually see.
Broccolini?
I can work with that. I got this. Broccolini, keep it simple.
Chef Akira, you ready?
Let's do it.
Chef Vina, you ready?
Ready.
Let's scrap.
I run to the Foodland pantry, I grab shiitake mushrooms, the bonito flakes, eggs. I run to my station, I'm chopping up ginger, I'm chopping up green onions. For round 1, making agedashi broccolini.
What do you think of flavor-wise when you're thinking brunch?
Brunch, always eggs, for sure. But, I mean, brunch is a lawless land, man.
I run over to the Foodland pantry and I grab onion, carrot, and shallot. For challenge number 1, I'm making broccolini and egg vegetable lumpia with a vinaigrette sausawan. Right now I'm blanching the broccoli just to kind of make the flavors a little bit more vibrant. Blanching is important because it helps bring out the natural nutrients of the broccolini. After it comes out of the water, I'm gonna shock it in an ice bath.
Making my tempura batter, giving it time to aerate, bubble rise. Inside the pot, I have the mirin, adding some sake in this one. And I batch the broccolini, get it a little tender.
This is just a better way. So right now we can basically eat it from from this point. Right now, I'm gonna add the rest of the veg for the lumpia. For the base, I'm gonna do garlic, onions, and carrots. I'm Filipino, and I love lumpia. Usually with lumpia, you wanna mince everything by hand, but since I knew I was under a time crunch of 20 minutes, straight to the food processor to save myself some time. Using this as a little cheat code.
What you doing over there, Chef Akira?
Oh, just being a little fancy. I guess it's just a habit.
Oh, what is that?
I gotta do the stars. I don't know.
You doing arts and crafts over there, Chef?
I hear her say, oh, making arts and crafts over there. I'm like, oh, am I spending too much time on the shiitake mushrooms? Next thing, I'm taking my blanched broccolini. You can see how it's kind of bendable. That's kind of what I go for.
Broccolini's going in. I don't want to blitz this too much. I want to kind of keep the integrity of the broccolini. It's supposed to be the star of the dish.
She's making me a little nervous because she's just in the zone over there.
Lumpia doesn't usually have eggs, but since today's theme is Hawaii brunch, I'm adding eggs. A nice hard scramble on them so that they would kind of stand out with the broccoli. Season this a little bit with some mirin, a little salt in there too. Some pepper. The broccolini and egg is not a traditional filling, but like I said, I wanted to make it a little bit more hearty, protein, easy to eat.
The apple cider vinegar is for poached eggs to keep the whites together and keep the yolks soft. Next thing, I'm taking my blanched broccolini and throwing it into my tempura batter, throw it into the pan, let it crisp up nice and golden in there. Clock's ticking.
Gotta start wrapping my lumpia soon. The thing with these lumpia wrappers is you wanna be careful when you pull them. You don't want it to break.
About 6 minutes, chefs.
Bird.
Getting kind of nervous. Time is flying. Make sure it's nice and tight. There. Let's do a tester one before I throw everything in. I dropped my first lumpia in, cooking up kind of fast, so I'll turn that one down a little bit. I think I need to let this cool down a bit before I drop the next one. I got 5 minutes. Let's go.
This is seasoned shoyu. This is gonna be the agedashi base.
What is agedashi?
It's usually an appetizer in Japanese cuisine, so it's usually agedashi tofu, which is deep fried tofu in a sweet shoyu sauce.
But we're subbing the tofu for the broccolini today.
Subbing the tofu for the broccolini. Personally, I always enjoy like a little bit of spice, a little bit of kick to everything I eat.
Giving me tempura vibes over here.
It is. Doing the tempura because I like the batter. Soak up the sauce a little more. Plating now.
Well, he's already plating. All right, I better get going. Try to make my sauce in 1 minute. For my vinegar sausawan, I got ginger, some shallots, a little bit of sugar, and then cannot be Filipino food without vinegar. Oh, you plated up already?
Almost.
Oh my God, gotta hurry up.
I put my deep fried broccolini followed by the poached eggs. Then I get my mushrooms out of the sauce, put that on the plate as well. The dashi. Top it off with bonito flakes and green onion.
Check it out. I'm happy with that. Start plating.
90 seconds, chefs.
I start to plate, but there's only 90 seconds left. I'm gonna do 1 lumpia each, cut it in half, and then hope for the best. I grabbed the pickled ogo because I wanted to incorporate more local ingredients in it.
Round 1 is over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, gang. All power, all power. Woo!
Good job, chef. Good job.
Ooh, that's the one.
Judges, for dish number 1, you have a agedashi broccolini served with a poached egg, shiitake mushrooms, topped with bonito flakes and green onion. Please enjoy.
I'm hoping that when the judges taste my dish, can hit that sense of home, sense of comfort with the dashi and tempura.
I love Japanese flavors and I love the umami and of the bonito. And I love this egg. This egg is actually perfectly poached. Should look like liquid gold. I think all the elements here are delicious. There's a wonderful balance. The texture of the broccolini, it's actually quite perfect. It's a very light dish. I like that it's not super rich.
Right.
When you eat the dashi sauce by itself, though, it is very strong. Sweet and very concentrated salt as well. Maybe just a little bit less sauce next time.
I was impressed by the portion. There was a lot of broccolini on the plate, which is the key ingredient. But the egg it glided across when I slid my knife into it. Perfectly cooked. Broccolini maintained a nice crisp. Even the tempura fry. In this case, it actually maintained structure. I like that. The dashi was very bold. Japanese food, I love Japanese food. And it's all about balance. It's all about the right amount of boldness and temperedness.
Judges, for dish number 2, you have a broccolini and egg vegetable lumpia served with pickled ogo and a vinegar sausawan.
I hope the judges realize that I tried to recreate the broccolini into something that you usually don't see every day.
I think it's fun. You got lots of crisp vegetables in there. So the vegetables maintain the vibrant colors. The sauce added a perfect amount of balanced acidity. The ogo and onions had a little bit of sweetness in there. I do think that maybe a little bit too much vinegar in the composition of the dish. I don't know if we needed both elements.
This is my first time having broccolini in a lumpia, and I have to say I love it. I love the texture of the broccolini on the inside. It gives it that freshness like a summer roll. Love this sauce. The ogo is really delicious, but I think it's superfluous. Like, you don't need it if you have dipping sauce right here. That adds that sweetness, that tart pickle. I wish there was more egg or maybe a little cheese or something else richer to feel just a little bit more like breakfasty. We have two very ethnically and Asian focused dishes.
Judges, now that you've tried both dishes, we're gonna tally up the scores.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Akira's dish, compared to mine, I thought that his had a lot more components. Man, did I not do enough?
They mocked her lumpia, but they only took a couple of bites out of mine. I'm thinking, game over, I lost.
Round number one, we utilized broccolini. Which chef is the winner?
Both agree that's the agedashi broccolini.
Chef Akira, congratulations.
Thank you, chef.
Great job, chef.
Fantastic.
Winning round one definitely gave me a confidence boost that I will be using for round two. I wanted to preserve the crispiness of the broccolini as well as the color because that's always the most fantastic in broccolini.
I love the spring rolls. I think it's a very fun brunch dish. I think my only issue with it was that I couldn't really see the broccolini. Like, I wanted more broccolini.
But it really was a dish that I would order in a restaurant.
It was close.
It was close.
Very, very close.
In the next round, I want to focus on plating sooner so that I have more time to work on presentation.
Sean, thank you very much. Judges, we'll catch up with you guys at the end of round two.
It's a close point game right now.
Good luck, chef.
All right, good luck. Cheers.
Chef, you got the win in round one. Congratulations. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Not gonna let my guard down though.
Chef Vina, very close right now heading into round two. You ready?
I'm ready.
In round number two, you're gonna have 30 minutes to utilize our mystery ingredient to create a dish. From Diamond Head Seafood Company, local ahi.
What local chef doesn't know how to do ahi? Better not be me.
I work with ahi almost every day. This would be a good ingredient for me to transform.
Chef Akira, you ready?
Ready.
Chef Vina, you ready?
Ready.
Let's scrap.
When I hear scrap, I run over to the Foodland pantry and I grab the green onions, rice, and panko. For challenge number two, I'm doing loco moco ahi katsu.
I run to the Foodland pantry. I grab mango, I grab some cilantro, and I grab the calamansi. For round two, I'm making ahi carpaccio with mango salsa and calamansi vinaigrette. First thing I do in my station when I get there is make my dry rub for my ahi. Granulated garlic, paprika, dash of cinnamon, black pepper.
I got some shimeji mushrooms here. I'm gonna use this to make a brown gravy. I grab the mushrooms and then saute the ginger to kind of get the flavors out. I see this really nice cut of ahi.
This is a beautiful ahi you're working with over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick the nicest side of the ahi, right here, like the sashimi side. And then I'm gonna block it off and then marinate it. And then what I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna do a tempura. My marination technique is unique because I just rub the miso all around it. I just wanted to make sure that I develop the flavor just so that it soaks in a little of that umami flavor.
Chef Akira, every time I come over here, you got a knife in your hand. What you working on now? Is that ginger?
Yes, sir. Ahi is super fresh. I would like to emphasize that. So I'm just gonna do a quick sear, keep it nice and fresh, and just accentuate with some fresh ingredients from Hawaii.
Good luck, chef.
Thank you. I'm gonna be making a mango salsa. I get my shallots, get that diced up, along with my ginger, garlic, cilantro, and finally fresh mango. Adding just a little bit of calamansi and Hawaiian chili pepper. Gotta bring the heat. You can't come to Hawaii without having something mango, you know what I mean? As a kid, I watched Iron Chef.
Don't try that at home, you guys. Professional chefs only.
Morimoto would always peel his fruits and vegetables that way. And I was like, all right, that is a cool way to do things. Perfect peeling everything like that.
Oil's just about ready. I'm gonna go get my rice ready.
Where are we going, Chef Vina?
Going to the microwave. Usually you want to use fresh rice, but on kitchen scraps, it's just a time crunch, so I just use this microwave rice. We'll try maybe 2 minutes. All right, I'll be back. I got the gravy right here, so I'm just gonna let this come down a bit. So I'm gonna coat the ahi with a little bit of furikake. This specific furikake is yuzu furikake from Foodland. Right now I'm gonna start working on the fried rice.
We're about halfway through over here, and you know, these guys, they make some of the best artisanal Hawaiian syrups, and I think it's the perfect time for Pono Potion.
Kainoa comes into the kitchen, and I'm like, what is he doing here?
I see Kainoa come out from the corner of my eye, but he's got something in his hand. I'm like, oh.
Pono Potions, we've got some syrup for you guys. We need this in with challenge number 2. Got it?
Heard.
Sure, can. Yeah, can. Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Pono Potions, I usually use this stuff for coffee or cocktails. I'm gonna use this in my dish right now.
Twist ingredient. Wonderful. What the is going on?
We've got some syrup for you guys. We need this in with challenge number 2.
I think I have a great idea. I think what I'm gonna do with the syrup is I'm gonna put it into my gravy. It's honey ginger, and it has a little bit of sweetness and a bite. Kind of cut the saltiness a little bit.
Is going on? I had no idea what to expect from the name Pono Potions, but the flavor was there, and so I settled on MacNut.
I was gonna make a vinaigrette with the calamansi, but I'm just gonna add this to it. See how it goes.
I got my gravy going.
Gravy's working.
Tested out the ahikatsu. Right now I'm gonna start my fried rice. Before you make your fried rice, you wanna make sure your pan is ripping hot. First thing I do is gonna add my aromatics. I got my garlic and my shallots. And then as soon as that starts getting colored, I'm gonna add in the rice to hopefully stop the cooking process.
Take that Pono Potion MacNut and add it to my vinaigrette, squeezing out the calamansi. Little bit of salt and extra virgin olive oil. I sliced the fish and I'm very happy with the sear. Place my fish over the vinaigrette and I dollop some salsa on there.
Akira, yes. How are you doing?
I'm good. Why are we whispering?
I think just you look so concentrated. I don't want to bother you.
Oh, okay.
How's it going?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's going pretty good.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Spruce it up with a little dollop of kipi mayo. Hawaiian salt, a little extra calamansi.
Now that my fried rice is done, I can focus more on the ahi. Oil's looking perfect right now, so I can drop them in and make sure that they're perfectly cooked. I only want to color the outside, make sure it's crispy. The gravy looks good, so I put it down first, and then the next thing that's gonna go is the fried rice. As soon as I let the ahi rest, I start cutting it up.
All right, chefs, this is it. Final 60 seconds.
Just keep cutting it down to the wire around here. And I want to present to make sure that the nice red inside is showing.
Round number 2 is over in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Finish.
1.
Finish.
That's it. All power, chefs.
Yes, sir.
Down to the wire.
All right, judges, our competitors have gone to the waiting room for our final dish of the evening. For dish number 1, you have a ahi carpaccio. The twist ingredient was Pono Potion's syrups. They selected MacNut, which you'll find in the vinaigrette.
It's good. You know, I like this dish. The vinaigrette is sweet, but I think the acid from the calamansi and the mango break it up a little bit. And you get a little bit of that creamy and sort of salty acid from the what looks like to be Japanese mayonnaise.
Plate is gorgeous.
Yeah,
Color is
it's a
vibrant.
great presentation.
It looks fresh. I like that. It's simple, but the quality of the tuna is spectacular. It comes through in the dish. MacNut syrup might have been sort of an afterthought. Because of the twist,
It gets lost.
it gets lost. I think you did need the calamansi, but I almost wanted a little bit more acidity. I love the fact that when I look at the dishes, the chefs are playing to what's, I guess, close to their heart. But I would love to see a little bit more of that breakfasty component played in more than the lunch side.
It's still a very sort of sexy, shareable dish that you could see on many brunch menus here in Hawaii.
For dish number 2, you have a local staple. It's a lokomoko, ahikatsu lokomoko. Inside that gravy is where you're gonna find the twist ingredient, which is the Pono Potion's waialua honey ginger.
The local boy in me says this is a brunch dish.
Yes.
Portioned well, it's got all the parts that you want, the carbs, you got a flavorful ahi, the beautiful cut. I think some of the pieces had a little bit too much finishing salt. Egg was fried a little bit crispy, more than I would normally like it.
Gravy would a touch salty. This dish is delicious. It obviously eats like a local plate lunch. I love that there's an egg on it. Supposed to do brunch. The chef is obviously very skilled at cooking eggs. I think when you dig deeper into this dish, there's lots of little details that are really lovely. The problem for me is that I can only have a few bites because it is a lot of salt. The chef had a lot of things going here. And from what I can see, minimum, there were 4 pans working on the stove.
There was a lot.
Judges, now that you had a chance to try both dishes, I'm gonna bring in the scorecards. We'll announce the winner.
Sitting in the waiting room, and all I can really think is, I hope I did enough on my plate to win.
I lost the first round, but I'm hoping my Loco Moco can put me over the top.
Chefs, tonight it was a brunch battle, and our judges have made a decision. Now tonight, in addition to being crowned tonight's Kitchen Scraps champion, the winner also goes home with this custom chopping board from the Ege store and this knife provided by Suru Knives. Tonight, the winner of round number 2 and overall Kitchen Scraps champion is Chef Akira.
Sweet.
Congratulations, chef.
Congratulations.
Thank you, judges.
This is your chef. Congratulations.
I hear Kainoa say I won, and really? Sweet. I did have a little bit of doubt, yeah. Chef Vina's top notch. Honestly, I would love to work with her in the kitchen. She's got her stuff on point.
I've never done anything like this before, but even though I didn't win, I'm glad of what I accomplished within the time frame. Chef Akira is super talented, and working side by side with him, he's a super chill guy. Tomorrow I gotta wake up at 6 a.m., so right after this, I'm gonna go night-night. Chef's life.
Overall experience on Kitchen Scraps today was fun. I didn't expect to win. I honestly just wanted to have fun, and that's what I had. Come visit the Kitchen Scrap winner down at Shorefyre, Waikiki. Chef Akira, I'll be in the window all day.
Hey, don't miss a second of the action. For more, head to kitchenscraps.tv. Ahui ho, makalumi kuke.